Yeah.
In today's episode of Live at EVO, we are accompanied with the Exit Strategy Band. The band members include Aiden, Isaac, Micah, and Josh. We discuss the music-making process, pre-performance snacks, and crowd surfing.
Shut the up!
Hi, I'm DJ, your host, and welcome back to Live at Evolution. Today, we are accompanied with the super cool, super dope, The Exit Strategy.
Thank you, DJ. I'm Micah.
Hi.
I play bass.
I'm Aiden. I sing and I play the guitar.
I'm Josh. I play guitar and sing also, but not as much as Aiden.
I'm Isaac. I play drums.
Nice. So, The Exit Strategy, that's a really cool name. How did you guys come up with that?
We had like the biggest list ever of names. That was like the golden age for a band. We had like 1,000 names. But we were at, I think it was Kingfisher Blues, right in, I think it was 2021. And it's with Micah and Isaac. It's pre-Josh, unfortunately. And I think, we were watching the show and saw an exit sign. Or you saw an exit sign, right?
We just saw an exit sign, and that got added to the list. And then what happened after we had the added to the list?
Then we had an insane list, like super long list, and we could not decide on any names. And then we had our first show, which is in the basement of my house with all my friends I was living at right around after COVID. And it was about the time when like things were kind of chill again. So like sort of house parties were coming up, and I asked my roommates, I was like, hey guys, can my band play in our basement? And they were like, okay. And then, then we went and we played this at this house party, but right before we were supposed to play, we were like, wait, we haven't decided on a name yet. So then that exit strategy ended up being, we're like, okay, we all like this name. We have to decide right now.
It was like right before we were playing.
Yeah, it's not the most magical story. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So I know that you guys all crossed paths at UBC, but how exactly did you guys meet?
Aiden and I were going to go on like a camping and surf trip in Tofino, and we got introduced by a friend on the ferry, and he said he played guitar, and I was like, dude, I play drums. We should start a band. And then, we did. And then Aiden already kind of knew Micah and Josh.
Yeah, I met Isaac at a party too. I feel like it was like all through parties, kind of. But I met Aiden at band, and then I actually knew Josh from first year, surprisingly. Just randomly. Yeah. And so when like Aiden and Isaac were like, this guy Josh, like we want him to jam with us, I was like, okay, sweet. Like I had no clue it was
I didn't
Josh.
know it was Micah.
Yeah, I was so excited to see that it was Josh when he walked in the room.
I was the last to join, but I knew Aiden from one of our mutual friends who likes to take credit as she like started the band. If you ask me, she's like, it was me. And then Aiden and I were always talking about jamming, and finally I was like, let's do it. And then we did, and then we continued to do it.
Now we have Exit Strategy. Awesome. So this past September, you guys released your self-titled EP, The Exit Strategy. What was the process like of creating that?
Oh man, I think it was like super fun. I feel like a lot of our songs kind of like came one by one as we were like playing more and more house shows around Vancouver, and so I feel like each of them like encapsulate like a very like specific point in like our journey as a band together. So I feel like when we finally like put it on a track, it like felt really like satisfying to finally have like something to show for like that year and a half that we were like together. And I don't know, it was really fun to record it with you guys. Yeah. Do you guys have anything to add there?
It was a learning process. At the same time, it was super interesting to like go into a recording studio, not a sweaty basement, and actually sit down and be like, okay, we gotta like play this legit really well. Like, let's do it. So that was a learning process. We had to like separate each other in like separate rooms to like try to get like a tempo down. It was really cool to get the process down. That's what I found most interesting from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was a really, really cool experience. None of us had ever been like in a studio before, and we kind of compiled all of the pennies that we'd gathered over like a year and a half of playing just all over Vancouver. And most of the time we were paid in like cases of beer in the beginning, and then like a few $100s. You're like, oh my God. But it was great. Yeah, we worked with our producer and audio engineer. His name's Nick Charuk. He'd probably be mad at me if I didn't know how to say his last name, but Blue Light Studios, and he's awesome. Shout out Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah. And it was great. It was like the most surreal weekend. We did like 10 hours each day over 2 days, and like, but it was so fun. It was like all 10 hours just like focused on it and like having a lot of fun. And yeah, we did it.
It also felt like a learning curve to me. Like, I feel like we're a pretty like loose, messy band, I guess, in terms of like playing. So, you know, it took some getting used to record, but that was what was fun about it, like going out of our comfort zones.
Nice. So when you guys are about to go and make music, where do you go for inspiration?
I write a good chunk of the songs, so does Josh. But usually they arise from like a little bit of like turmoil, if I may. And usually some emotion drives it into being, which is always cool to feel how the process of writing kind of like forms in me. And I always find that when I bring it to the band, it usually changes a lot, and everyone has their own input and ideas, which is super cool to see how it kind of takes form. And you never know what's going to come out of it because everyone has like a slightly different style playing background and history with music. So it's really cool to see how it kind of like evolves. It usually like grows and takes a little bit to take form. I like lay the base by being kind of angsty, a little bit emotional sometimes. I was born in March, so Pisces, and they it's cool. I like the writing process.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like cathartic.
Yeah, any artists inspire you guys?
Really like this band called RMFC. It's a rock music fan club. It's this like genre of music called egg punk, which is like
Egg punk.
EGG.
Like an egg.
Like an
Yes.
egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like this big like wave, kind of like new wave of punk in Australia, which is really cool. And we listened to a lot of their music. I listened to a lot of like classic punk as well, which like I don't know, Minor Threat, I don't know, Suicidal Tendencies, etc.
I don't know. For me, with like, I play mostly like lead guitar stuff, and I've really always been like into like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like John Frusciante is like guitar hero. He's like the lead guitarist of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Which, yeah, I think it's just like whatever you listen to the most ends up bleeding into your music somehow. And it's kind of, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun process, especially when, like Aiden was saying, when we bring things kind of together and then like, ooh, let's try this thing. And then like the whole song will evolve and be something interesting that we've all contributed to by the end.
When I write the drum parts, some main inspiration is definitely other drummers. Like, basically as a drummer, it's like way more acceptable to steal stuff from other drummers, which is, I feel very fortunate for, because it's not as recognizable if you're just like directly ripping someone off. So I basically just listen to like a lot of really good drummers and then copy what I'm like able to do from them. And yeah, that's like, I think any good drummer just really knows how to copy other good drummers.
In your opinion, what is your best song?
That's a really hard question. Yeah, definitely only our new stuff is in the running for this question in my mind. It's all, not that the old stuff's bad, but the new stuff is just much better, I think. I think like we recently recorded a few songs a couple weekends ago, also at Blue Light, and out of those, like I really like the way that Middleman sounds right now, which we're gonna play tonight. But yeah, I guess that's the one I've been liking the most recently, so I'll have to go with that.
If you go on our Spotify, the top song is Paper Mache, which I do love that song still. But yeah, Middleman's interesting. We're gonna play another song tonight called Effervescent, which is very much like kind of a like not as usual of our style. It's more like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not as punk fury as you know. But yeah, I agree. Anything to add?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I think I really like our old songs, but I think we've come a long way as a band, and I'm excited for our new stuff. So
Sweet. We're excited too. So, we're switching gears for a little bit. I heard a rumor that you guys eat tofu as a pre-performance snack. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's true.
Like just blocks of tofu?
We used to always eat like actual blocks of tofu.
that was
first.
like the go-to before.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was bad for our GI tract, but
Yeah.
Any
it was-
reason behind that, or just tastes good?
Probably doesn't taste good. I didn't.
Easy.
What was
Like,
it?
you can just do it.
I feel like a lot of our stuff is always like pretty last minute, like organizing for shows, like getting ready, like rushing back from classes and everything. And so like, I feel like tofu is always kind of like, we just like get back and just like chow down for a sec, or we'd like have it in a bag and like eat it at the show kind of thing. Like it was always like accessible and like it filled us up for a good like few hours. So I think that was kind of like the main reason for going to tofu.
Yeah, we've never really been the band to like slam a bunch of beers before a show. It's more like slam a bunch of blocks of tofu. You know? Alrighty, this song is called Smiling Back. Believe in yourself. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wake up, you go to bed, never around except in my head. I choke up, you play it cool, always me, feeling like you're fool, feeling like you're fool, feeling like you're fool, feeling like you're fool. Make yourself seen when I'm down, pull me under, force me to drown. If only I could cut you out, if only I could, cause with every chance you get to gaze on me, I can't support it. And every word you say, it cuts so deep I can't ignore it. And every time I look myself in the eyes, I see you smiling back at me, always smiling back. I wake up, you're nearly dead. Keep gaining ground, forget the dread. I choke up, you play the fool. Always me, feeling like you're true. Feeling like you're true. Feeling like you're true. Feeling like you're true. Make yourself seen when I'm down, pull me under, force me to drown. If only I could cut you out, if only I could, cause with every chance you get to gaze on me, I can't support it. And every word you say, it cuts so deep I can't ignore it. And every time I look myself in the eyes, I see you smiling back at me, always smiling back. Forgive me not. 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 With every chance you get to gaze on me, I can't support it. And every word you say, it cuts so deep I can't ignore it. And every time I look myself in the eyes, I see you smiling back at me, always smiling back. Alrighty. That was solidish. Solid moment.
Thank you. All right, enough singing.
So, performances. You guys have performed at a lot of different places, house parties, the Red Gate, Fox, the Roxy. What place has been your favorite so far?
So many.
Like favorite venues or favorite like show?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
My favorite show was this random house party called The Ridge. It was the weirdest, funnest thing. This person it was their last day with their house, and it was a scrap house. They were getting it torn down, and they were like, we're having like a last show. We're gonna have all the bands that we know come and play. And it was in the backyard, and they're just like, go crazy. And people did. And it was a lot of fun. They were like, oh yeah, just spray paint the whole house. Like the whole house is getting torn down tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and all the bands were super friendly, and everyone had a great time. And it was so much fun to dance outside in the summer. So that was my favorite show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did a pretty similar like outdoor show like before that I think was my favorite. It was just like some really cool like lighting. I felt like it was like a really good crowd. Like a lot of our friends were there, and I think that was probably my favorite show. I forget what that one was called, but Ethan's backyard. Shout out Ethan. Yeah,
Ethan.
Shout out Ethan. My favorite show. Those are good shows. Yeah, man. I think probably we played this thing that the Blank Vinyl Project throws every year last year called Goose Hunt. It's kind of their like big mini music festival. And I think that goes with venue as well. I think Kerner's Pub on UBC is actually my favorite venue, which like it's a small little venue, but it's just fun because it's free. We can play there.
Yeah, I don't know exactly my favorite, but Goose Hunt was really fun. And I think I really like playing outside when it's like warm enough. I think anything outside is always it feels nice and relaxed, and like, there's other things to enjoy, so it takes some of the pressure off of it. So yeah, I really like those kind of shows.
Your shows are pretty lit. Have you guys ever been kicked out of a venue?
We've definitely been kicked out of like houses and backyards. There have been, unfortunately, it's very loud when you play outside, and usually it's in like West Point Gray or like in Carysdale, where usually it's not that loud. So they've told us to stop playing a few times there.
That is true.
And usually it's house show related or outdoor related.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever been kicked out of a venue though.
No,
I don't think.
no.
I feel like we're pretty.
That's good.
Yeah, cordial.
We
We love our like bartenders and servers. Like, yeah, I feel like never had that happen.
I guess the only sort of we played at the Roxy one time, and they were like, they
yeah.
were not letting people like mosh at all, which was kind of lame.
Mhm.
Like there's a big security guard just at the front of the stage, and like that was kind of weird. Yeah, but there was a different band that got kicked out that night. That we played with. They were like real punk band.
Yeah.
They coined a phrase that I love. They were like, they got on stage like, "We're not a punk rock band. We're a drunk rock band." And the guy crushed like 6 beers during this.
Bob Law band.
Bob Law.
Shout out.
What was
They're
it?
awesome. They're a lot of fun.
From?
If you're going
They were
to
sick.
Penticton,
Shout
check them
out Bob Law.
They're awesome.
It was fun to watch them get thrown out. But yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you guys never got kicked out of a venue.
Yeah.
So,
too.
you guys are performing some music here today, all new songs. Does this mean a new EP or album's coming out soon?
Yeah, new album at some point whenever we finish writing the songs and getting money to record them and then recording them.
Yeah. We're hopefully some singles and stuff sooner. So
Look out for that. Now, I've got one last question for you guys. So you mentioned you've crowd surfed before, and I've seen some videos online of a few of you crowd surfing. Do you all crowd surf?
Oh,
You
Micah
haven't
hasn't.
yet?
Micah hasn't crowd
I've crowd surfed once.
Once?
That was an
Okay.
epic crowd.
Have you ever been dropped?
Mm.
Like not completely, but like, you know, like a slower fall. Middle-ish fall. Never. Usually I try to go like belly down,
Belly down?
because if you're back and you go down like that and you smash your head, that's when you hurt yourself. So if you have your hands that go down or like feet that can go down, usually I try to go like that, you know. So
Crowd surfing 101.
if you ever are crowd
Face
surfing,
down, yeah.
face down,
Yeah.
because usually you can be like, hold my arm or something, or like kind of be like hyping up the crowd or something. I don't like going back because you don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
DJ.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Look around with your eyeballs, create your point of view. Let your local corrupt media outlet distort it till it falls. Flat and bland, crumbling, unresilient. Your ration ethanol. Born a cog, live to die. Do what they want, actively forget it all. Yes, I am a middleman. Yes, I am a middleman. All the same. Born this way. All the same. Born this way. With your free will, move about in their crowd gates. Don't look out, stay in here with all of your fellow mates. Out of the box and into a cage. Yeah, that's all it really takes. Blanketed, pacified, pedicured. You perfect people. Yes, I am a middleman. Yes, I am a middleman. All the same, born this way. All the same, born this way. Take a good look around and absorb every single inch. Look with your two pretty eyes and tell me what you think. And yep, every single inch is wrong! Yes, I am a middleman. Yes, I am a middleman. All the same, born this way. All the same, born this way.
Welcome to Never Have I Ever, the game where the truth always wins. You either confess or deny to a list of statements being read aloud. In today's episode, we are joined by special guest, the Exit Strategy.
Hi, we're the Exit Strategy, and we're playing Never Have I Ever.
That's really good.
Never have I ever written a song about someone. Never have I ever broken a bone.
Wrist, kind of weak bone.
Yeah, wrist. Yeah, twice.
Whist.
Never have I ever thought a fan was cute.
A fan. Oh no, definitely.
Never have I ever crowd surfed at a show.
My finger next.
Soon enough.
Never have I ever snuck into a show.
In high school, just snuck into a show.
Never have I ever traveled solo.
Traveled solo. How, like, is like a plane ride count? Is that traveling solo? Okay. Whew. I don't remember.
Mexico for a month.
I went to the Grand Canyon with my grandparents, but I traveled there solo. I met them there.
I went to Germany to see my cousins. But then I kind of like float around for a bit on own.
Never have I ever dyed my hair an unnatural color.
It was meant to be orange, but the dye was actually kind of reddish, but it didn't really work. So
I like to cool it out.
yeah, for like a day.
Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Oh yeah. We've all been to Wreck Beach.
Never have I ever seen a ghost.
Seen a ghost?
Been around a ghost. Or I think I've been around a ghost.
No way.
It's a long story, but it's like I was like at this abandoned mine where a bunch of people had been buried, and like we were like running around, and like my friend was trying to steal something from it, and then like this really loud drum was happening. Like there's like a drum, and like the whole story was like they'll play a drum if you like see you, they'll like come after you, and we're like no way, and then like we started to hear it, and we like ran away because like oh someone's just with us. It was coming from the top of a hill, and we like ran up to go see if someone was with us. We went up to the top of the hill, and it was a graveyard, so we left.
Damn.
No one was there.
Spooky.
Never have I ever sleepwalked. Never have I ever pulled an all-nighter.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
This guy loves sleeping.
I am very good. I love sleep hygiene. It's good for your brain.
Never have I ever been sent to the principal's office.
Blaze.
Maybe.
I didn't sing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Whoa!
Wow.
Boo, America. Boo. Dang. That's sick. That's the best reason.
You're the truth.
That's awesome. Yeah.
This next one is called Effervescent. Catch my breath. This one's about talking with the dead.
Welcome to Who's Most Likely, the game where you get to call out and point fingers at your friends. When a statement is read out loud, decide who out of your friends is most likely to do it. Today's special guest is the exit strategy. Let's hear their secrets.
Hi, we're the Exit Strategy, and we're playing Most Likely To.
Who is most likely to forget a note or lyric on stage?
Man, damn. Alright, are we supposed to flip it?
Yeah. 3 Micah's 1 Aiden.
Nice. Fair.
Who's most likely to hit themselves with their own instrument during a performance?
Damn.
Who is the messiest?
Yeah, basically.
Overall mess. Isaac. It's not fair because we had practiced in Isaac's room all the time.
We messed up his room.
And we'd walk in and be like, "Oh, sorry guys."
Who is most likely to get killed first in a horror movie?
Wow. Damn.
It's gonna be causing arguments there. Exit strategy breaks up because of. Oh, sorry, Mike. Wow, everybody's so like,
Last to go or first to go.
Nice.
Who is the most fashionable?
Oh, look at that. Thank you, Mike.
Who is most likely to go to jail?
Wow.
Damn.
Crazy drummer boy. He's it's because Isaac's the true punk rock man.
Yeah, he glued himself to a bank.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
glue yourself to a bank?
Was it glue?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Who is the loudest?
Oh wow. Ah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's fun.
Hello. We're the Exit Strategy.
And you can find us at Exit Strategy _van on Instagram and the Exit Strategy on any music streaming platform.
Yeah. Keep a lookout for some new music coming to you.
And merch.
And merch. We're finally doing it.
Stickers.
And shit.
Yeah. Oh, and lots of shows. Yeah. If you have a house and you want us to play there, let us know. Backyards, garages, basements.
Balconies? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We've done balconies, you know. We got it. Thank you.